Hey gang, hopefully everybody's doing well out there. Doing something a bit different today. I am diving into the world of NFTs, digital collectibles in general. Not really a collector in a big way outside of some basketball cards when I was younger. They're still burning a hole somewhere in my mom's basement. I do have to pick those up, but I thought that the new release of these Topps MLB NFTs was an interesting way to get into it, and I purchased some packs today. Hopefully, if you were waiting for these, if you are an MLB fan, you were able to get some. The sale via Wax wasn't without a hitch. It was supposed to launch at 1, ended up launching around 1:30 because there was so much interest in it. I was able to purchase the amount of packs I wanted. By the time I checked around 145, 150, there were still packs available. Actually, these premium packs, of which there are about 25,000-ish, sold out faster than these 499 packs, of which there were 50,000. So that was interesting to see. But at the end of the day, we're, a couple hours after the sale and everything has sold out. So whoever made this thing made it a an interesting product enough so that many people were interested and many people certainly bought these things, myself included. So what are these? These are digital collectibles, essentially baseball cards on the blockchain. It's an interesting new thing that's emerging as the blockchain becomes more popular, as collectibles move into the digital space. So Topps has already taken a little foray into this with Godzilla, with Garbage Pail Kids, but now they're doing it with MLB, one of their premier products here. So certainly going to be a lot more interest. If you're familiar with NBA Top Shot, it's a similar digital collectible that is based on the NBA that's run by Dapper Labs. And this is Topps' way of doing something like that, except this is more of the familiar baseball card that you're used to as a collector. If you were a kid, if you bought baseball cards, same thing here, except they're online now. So sales ended. What can you do now? Well, there is a secondary marketplace where you can buy some of these things. Let's actually look at what I bought here. Let's go to open packs. There were a couple of packs here that were up for purchase. If you were one of the first 10,000 people to sign up for their mailing list when this launched, you also got an opening day pack, which I have. I ended up buying about 10 standard packs. So that's about $50, a couple of premium packs as well. There were 2 promo packs they released that were out there on the website in the last couple of days. These also tell you how many cards are in there. You've got 45 digital collectibles here in the premium pack, 1 in these promo packs. Give you the rate at which these cards drop. And really, if you're a collector, or even if you're an investor in this, you're really looking for these rare, super rare, epic exclusive, legendary exclusive collectibles. And it also looks like they've got these week 1 Redux packs coming out. Not sure when these are coming out or how they're going to be released, but more on that later, probably from Topps. What I wanted to look at is how is this doing on the secondary marketplace. If you kind of look at marketplace here, it seems like there's 3 different marketplaces that you can purchase and resell items on. So you've got the Atomic Hub marketplace, you've got the Wax Stash marketplace, and you've got NFT Hive marketplace. It's interesting that you can buy it on 3 different places. I wonder if you can list each item on 3 separate marketplaces, or if it's 1 or above. That's something I'll have to look into. Let's see what's going on here. Market, Atomic Hub, cut it down to MLB Topps. Let's see if it loads for us or if it's a bit slow. Looks like cards are selling already, so there's certainly listings. These are newest listing. Let's see if we can get sales. One thing I like about this marketplace, and I kind of played around it a little bit before, so you can kind of go to the details area and you can see, what these are actually selling for. So that gives you a suggested price. There's already been 4,000 sales of these standard packs, so people who probably bought them to resell, which is kind of an annoying thing to do if you're just in there to make a profit. But obviously a lot of us are in the long run, but just buying the pack to resell it at a higher price is kind of annoying in my opinion. There was one sale for 43 cents. Maybe somebody did that by accident. There was a sale at $300, so somebody bought a $300 pack that sold for $4.99 at retail, and on average these are selling for about $18. So certainly a pretty big median is an $18 sales price. So certainly a big boost over the $4.99 sales price. And that's interesting to see because it's interesting to see, but it's also good to see because this type of collectible has to have a secondary market in order for it to be kind of a thing that's self-sustaining. You know, you want people to buy your cards because they think there's not only a collectible value to them, but there's also an investable value, investment type value to them. That's certainly been the case with regular baseball cards, regular basketball cards, but also initially, at least in the NFT space, when it comes to stuff like NBA Top Shot and other areas and other collectibles like that one. Obviously, this is a bit different. This is a card. It's not anything unique like NBA Top Shot, but it's still very cool. You know, it's an awesome thing to collect, and it's certainly, at least initially, seems to have at least a bit of a valuation here that's beyond what was offered on the primary market. The interesting thing here, and it doesn't seem to be running well, which is probably a good sign for Topps, because they're actually crashing some of these websites. You can clearly tell that that's the case because if you go to CryptoSlam kind of tracks sales of some of these NFTs. This is only secondary market sales. As far as I know, there's been 3,600 buyers, over 8,000 sellers right now, almost $1 million in sales volume already. There's live sales happening right now. 9 minutes ago, you know, premium packs are selling for about $230. Again, these were $90, $99.99 when they launched. Standard pack just sold for $21. So there's certainly a premium being given to some of these cards. You've got about $20 for some of these somewhat rare cards, 881. Some of these other cards are about $8. More sales are coming in. So the market's certainly moving. If you kind of look at sales for all crypto-based collectibles, let's go to CryptoSlam as a whole. You know, CryptoPunks has $3 million in sales in the last 24 hours. NBA Top Shot seconded with 1.8 million. Topps MLB is up there nearing $1 million. And again, this thing just launched a couple of hours ago, so it's clearly going to hit well over $1 million in the 24-hour time frame. Pretty interesting. As a buyer of the first wave, I'm certainly happy to see that. It's certainly going to mean that there's interest in the product. The fact that they sold out within a couple of hours is a testament to that. That's despite having, you know, 50,000 standard packs and 25,000 premium packs. So quite a lot of demand for a product that had a decent amount of supply. Actually, it wasn't like 1,000 packs that sold out right away. I was happy that I was able to buy some, because usually when these things come out, they're just swarmed with bots. But even though there were a few issues there in terms of the site not loading or the site being a kind of a pain to work with, it ended up working well. And Wax has kind of said that, hey, this was the biggest sales event we ever had in terms of demand. So we're going to work on improving that for the next launch. And it'll be interesting to see how that goes. What I wanted to do here is kind of look at some of these packs. And hey, let's select the pack. Let's open the sucker and see how it looks. Please log in again. Why? All right, so we are opening up a pack of cards. Let's see what we got here. You receive the following cards. It may take a few minutes for the newly opened cards to show up in your inventory. Got the New York Yankees, Profar, Lindor, Get Up, Mets Stars Celebrate. So you got 6 cards here. Alex Gordon is a common. So all commons, nothing rare. There's one uncommon, which should technically sell for slightly more. There's a craft cards option here. There's an open more option here. There's a view in my wallet option here. What does craft cards mean? Okay, so there's recipes that you can make. So these other packs that we saw before are basically recipes that you can burn certain cards and create a pack. So you can purchase these cards if you don't have them. So this is an interesting mechanic that they have here, where you can essentially burn cards that you have. So you can either buy them or find them in standard common packs, which will essentially make these cards more valuable, probably because it leads to people wanting to make these cards and create a pack that is unique to, it says week 1, so maybe every week they'll have different packs, which is an interesting way to go about it, but it certainly keeps the secondary market alive, because these cards will always have some sort of valuation. And potentially, if next week's or whenever they do this, if next week's pack is different cards, those cards will go up in value for a week, and that's good for collectors and resellers who want to kind of potentially make some money out of this, or have extras that they want to sell if they bought multiple packs. There's another recipe here. Don't have any of these, but these are all common cards that you can use to make these packages. So that's cool to see. Let's go back to open packs. Let's pop another one. All right, let me just approve this. Yes, you can always do it. Is that because I already opened that one? Yeah, I already opened that one, so I had to reload it. So, a couple of glitches here and there. What do you mean I don't own the provided assets? I don't understand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I already opened that one, but it hasn't updated. So there's some kinks to work out. Let's open this sucker. Wax! What do we got, guys? Got a rare, a Brandon Dury rare in a common pack. Sweet. Sweet. I like the way that looks. Bunch of other commons, an uncommon here. I'm digging this one. This one could be worth something. Open more. Let's pop one of my premium packs open. I have a bunch of those as well. This is kind of cool. I'm kind of digging this thing. This is going to be a lot more cards to look at. I think this has 45 cards in there, so a lot more stuff to go through. Revealing cards. Let's get some of those legendaries in here, guys. So it's common, Charlie Morton, Gio Gonzalez. A lot of commons here. Ryan Mountcastle. Look at that smile. What a happy guy. 2 Rizzos, so you can have duplicates in one pack, which makes sense. Evan Longoria, you got an uncommon here. I kind of listed in order, so there's always do it for the fans, a bunch of uncommons. Elbows only. David Peterson, Rizzo again. Ooh, Contreras, got a rare. Got a super rare Mookie Betts. Very nice. And an epic exclusive. 2 epic exclusives. Couple rares, a couple super rares. Let's see if these are in my wallet yet. At my packs. These cards are not yet in my wallet. It does take a few minutes to actually get there. I also want to see how selling works. Explore, newly created assets, market. Let's see if I want to sell NFTs. I do not have any of these cards yet. But let's say I want to list a premium pack. You know, it's giving you, hey, a lowest market listing right now is $242. The suggested price is X. So let's say I want to list 1,200 wax. There is a bit of a fee, 6% collection fee, a 2% marketplace fee, a 2% tokenomics fee, and you'll end up receiving, you know, about 90% of what you're listing it as. So certainly a market maker fee is out there, a collection fee. Some of this money goes to Topps on the secondary market. They still continue to make money. So if you're an investor in Topps like I am, that's a good thing for you. But it's pretty neat, right? You can see some of this stuff. You can go to details on this package. You can look at, hey, this thing sold at $2,670 is the max. 2,100 of these premium packs have already been sold out of the 24 that exist. It'll be interesting to see how much these individual cards go for. I don't have one yet. Oh, there they go. They're coming in. So you can kind of see them come in as you look at this thing. Let's go to inventory. I kind of want to get some of these rare suckers. Let's see this guy. You got a Lindor, 122 out of 881. What's important too when you look at these cards is that some of these digital collectibles, the lower the number, the better the value of the card. So like a 122 of 881 is going to be worth more than like 881. Really, you want to look at cards that are in the top 10. Like if you have a 1 out of 881, that's where the big money is. Doesn't seem like any of these have sold. Again, this just came out 5 minutes ago. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for this market to kind of materialize and see what these are worth and potentially sell some of them, especially if I have duplicates, in order to buy some of those other cards that will allow me to create those other suckers. I'll be pretty excited to see some of these super rares, some of these epic exclusives that are going to be unique to these packs that I got today. So I'm digging this. I think this is a cool product. I already have some repeats here. I can sell some of these repeats. I can go back to the Topps website and kind of craft cards or purchase cards that are used in the crafting recipes, which is, I think, an interesting concept that some other places don't use. So that'll be interesting to see how that materializes. It'll be interesting to see how this secondary market develops, because you've got a lot of demand, at least based on the initial. So you've got uncommons that are listed for $80. Whether or not these are selling, that's a question mark. You'll have to kind of look at the crypto slam market and see what's actually selling. But this is a brand new market, so it'll take some time for it to develop. And I'm excited to be part of it. That's kind of why I wanted to get into it. It's fun. I'm not really looking at this as a great long-term investment. It could be, potentially I could sell some of these cards that make a bunch of money. There's $80 cards being sold that are uncommon, basically. $50 for Justin Verlander. That's an uncommon card. So I've got a couple of rares, I think. I don't know if they're Justin Verlander quality type cards, but they're out there and these are selling right now. Hopefully, the more they release, the more demand there is for the product, the more the secondary market thrives, because that's going to be pretty cool. And it looks like some of these rare cards have been minted, so hopefully some of those are in one of my packs, because it'd be nice to get a legendary exclusive. But we'll see. A lot more packs to open. Right now, I'm liking it. There's some hiccups here and there, but I thought it was a fun thing to just put a few $100 into and see what happens, see what develops. Let me know what you thought about the launch, if you had luck getting the cards or if you had some issues. Also, let me know if you want to watch more of these videos around opening packs. I probably won't open these. I'll probably make more videos to open them to kind of have you guys join in the fun. It'll be awesome to see that happen live once I actually know what the cards are worth. Not that I'm going to sell them right away, but I do want to have an idea of the valuation of some of these rare cards. And that's going to take a while to develop. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully you got your pack today. Hopefully you enjoyed the launch. I sure did. I'm eager to open up more of these packs, but I'm liking what I've seen so far. I'm liking the fact that there's already a thriving, living marketplace that you can list these cards on, that you could buy cards that you're missing if you want to create some of these craftable recipes. I'm liking the fact that there's probably going to be more launches soon. It's going to be cool to be able to buy these using wax if you sell some cards and actually make some money, and you can buy additional packs in the future to kind of keep investing, keep reselling some of your dupes. And kind of make this a self-sustaining collection if possible. That'd be pretty awesome, because with regular cards, there's certainly a secondary market for it, but it's kind of a pain. You've got to get your cards authenticated. You've got to get them graded. You've got to sell it on eBay, deal with a bunch of fees. Yes, you deal with fees over here, but it's kind of painless, right? You can list a card in 5 seconds. Hey, I'm going to list this card. Its lowest market listing is 220 wax, $4. If I want to charge 3,000 wax, I can. There's no actual fee to list it. It's only when it's sold, as far as I know. So that's cool to see. And this marketplace will hopefully thrive, because it seems like it's easy to use. And it seems like it allows users to buy and sell cards without much of a hassle, which is not something that you see and do as easily on the, when it comes with physical cards. So cool to see that these are numbered. So this is 122. Do I have any low numbers? 69. Hey, that is a rare one too. 69 of 402. Nice. And this thing it's probably gonna fetch a couple bucks. Huh. Cool, guys. Pretty excited about this. Kind of makes me feel like a kid again. I think that's one of the beautiful things about collectibles. So many of us experienced this when we were younger, and you kind of lose sight of it as you get older. But NFTs allow you to do it from the comfort of your own home and allow you to have access to a marketplace that's already existing. And if you want to sell some cards or if you want to buy some cards, it's super easy to do it. And that's kind of what I like about this. And I'm eager to start my collection. And hopefully, if you were in on the fun, you got the cards you wanted. If you weren't able to pick up any today, that's unfortunate. They did sell pretty quickly, but hopefully there'll be more launches in the future where we'll all be able to participate and kind of fix some of the issues that may have existed. But other than that, hey, big fan of what they're doing here. Digging the product. Hopefully it is a success. Do note, if it matters, I do own shares in MUDS, MUDS, which is the company that is taking Topps public. Although that's not why I bought this cards. I just wanted to start a collection in something and maybe kind of look for alternative investments in a world that is certainly creating alternative investments to participate in. So this is my way to participate in the NFT space. If it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'll have fun doing it. And if I can make some money along the way, that'd be cool. But also, building a collection and kind of making the money off of repeat cards would be cool. But we'll see how it goes. I'll try to make another video once the market is a bit set up. Maybe, sell some cards, see how that functions, see if I can make any sales, and maybe buy some cards to craft some recipes if I don't find them in the various packs that I have in the future. And I'll probably make videos when I open those packs as well. So give me a thumbs up, give me a subscribe if you want to watch more of those videos. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions or comments or anything like that. But dig in what I'm seeing so far, liking the product. Thanks for watching and have a good rest of your day.